Alrighty, y'all. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare video. Wait a minute. Never mind. This is Xdefiant. My bad. Everybody's been bunny hopping around, and I thought I was playing Advanced Warfare for a second. But we're going to talk about shotguns. A very hot topic in any first-person shooter. You make them too strong, and they completely dominate, and you make them too weak, and they're absolutely unusable. So let's go through all the shotguns in the game and see where each of them at and where they stand, and just overall where shotguns as a whole stand. Hope you all enjoy. Let's get into it. Alrighty, now for some reason though, I'm going to clarify, there's a shotgun in the sniper category called the TAC-50. I don't know why the devs put that shotgun there. It might be just a visual bug, so we're just going to go based off of what the categories are. Our first shotgun of the day is the M870. It is your jack of all trades, master of none, and it's honestly the somewhat most consistent shotgun. I say somewhat for a reason. It can one hit out to 10 meters, which is very impressive, and then the rest of the stats are just average for a shotgun. This is your starting shotgun, and it is the one most players will be using for a good little bit, because it's not that hard to unlock the other shotguns. One strength that this shotgun has is it does have 5 shells, and it can one shot at a decent range. However, it's pretty inconsistent, and that is a theme with a lot of these shotguns. They are pretty inconsistent. It's either the netcode, or you could just call it a skill issue, because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I am ass at first person shooters. I'm straight booty cheeks. But for this shotgun, for what it's worth, it is an average one, and it's pretty inconsistent with its one-shot range, because there are times where you are absolutely sniping somebody as if this thing is a sniper, and then there are others where you're right behind them and you shoot them and you end up only doing 20 damage, and they turn around and just quickscope you with a TAC-50. So, jack of all trades, master of none shotgun. But so far this one has been growing on me. Alright, now we are on to the double barrel. Can one shot up to 15 meters. Average stats everywhere else. This gun's biggest weakness is its reload and your ammo. You only have 2 shots, so you got to make it count, but it makes up for it in range. This is by far what I consider to be the best shotgun. It is the most consistent out of the 3 shotguns that we have. And if you are able to play to its strengths and stay close quarters with a lot of these shotguns, you will find that with this shotgun you are doing the most damage and consistently one-shotting the most. Its downside is, once again, it only has 2 shells, but its reload is also super satisfying. By far the best shotgun out of the bunch. Alrighty, y'all, on to the AA-12. Easily the worst shotgun, but in my opinion the most fun to use, especially with a drum mag, just because lots of bullets. It can only one-shot up to 7 meters, which is not too good at all. It has 8 shells by default and can go up to 20 with this extended mag. This is by far the most fun shotgun to use, but arguably the weakest. This thing is a hit marker machine, but it's just so absolutely fun to use. So use this one if you want to have a fun time, not if you want to sweat or go for kills. That's by far the worst, but absolutely fun to use. So after that brief overview of all 3 shotguns, and I'm not covering the 4th one, the TAC-50, because it's in a sniper category for some reason, but let's go over them and where they stand in the meta. Are shotguns good? In their own regards, yes. If you play to their strengths, then they are fine. You have to stay close quarters, which is nothing wrong with that. You have to put yourself in that scenario to get in that close quarters situation. However, either it's because of the netcode or whatever with them, they are inconsistent and they get outgunned. They get outgunned in these close quarters situations most of the times by your MP7s, your Vectors, and your P90s, or you're just like me and you get quick scoped by some TikToker using a TAC-50. That is their biggest weakness. They just simply get outgunned. They get outgunned. And it's an unfortunate thing to say, because shotguns are fun, and I understand if you buff them too much they completely dominate, and We don't want Brecci 2.0 with the AA-12 all over again. We don't want that. However, there needs to be a good middle ground. And I have heard some people say it is because of the netcode. Others say because of weapon balance. And just overall, the shotguns are a inconsistent mess. And after looking at a couple of comments on TikTok, Reddit, and YouTube videos, everybody's in kind of the same boat, that they're a little inconsistent and underpowered. How I would buff them? Truth be told, y'all, I'm not a game designer. I wouldn't know how to. I think it just comes down to the meta as a whole. I'm always a believer of buffing weapons instead of nerfing them, because if you nerf a weapon too much, then nobody's going to use it. So I honestly would not know what to do with them. Let me know what y'all would do with them, though, in the comments, what you would change about them, which shotgun's your favorite, and which one is the strongest, in your opinion. I love to be able to chat with y'all. I love interacting with y'all. So, with that being said, I hope all y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to follow to become a SEAL, baby. And I'll see all y'all in the next one.